Josh Kelly, great to see you.
Yes, brother.
How are you?
Good, my man, you?
I'm very good. Wembley.
Yes, sir.
Now, what does Wembley mean in your career? Because let me tell you what I think. This is also where you suffered your first loss, but it could also be where you have your biggest win. It's a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, the arena is where I suffered the loss, and I feel as though the biggest win now will come in the stadium. It's weird. It's a full circle moment, I think.
What's it been like walking around?
Unbelievable. Took everything in. I'm just enjoying everything, Dave. Everything. I'm just enjoying. I'm not taking anything too serious. Not taking anything to heart. And listen, you get one walk through this life, so I'm blessed to be able to have this opportunity, and I'm going to grab it with both hands.
How are you a different fighter now to what you were back then?
I've matured. I think it's 3 years ago. I've matured so much, been through so much, so many ups and downs, even personal life, never mind the boxing side of life, like in real life. So that matures you as a person in a whole. So I'm a total different fighter now, total different fighter than what I was in 2021. Even though I was a really good fighter then, I just weren't where it mentally. Now I'm in a different place. Body, mind, and spirit is all in one. I'm ready to keep it moving. You
seem at peace. You seem like a guy that just knows who he is, what he can do, and what he's going to do. Am I right?
100%. I couldn't say it better myself.
I'll say it for you. But look, this is a serious fight, right? And middleweight as well. Well, I'm not sure we've seen you at middleweight, or certainly not at this level against a Liam Smith. This is quite the challenge, Josh. Yeah,
it's a good challenge. It's a challenge I need. I think I'm a big 154. I don't think Liam is a legit 160. So it sort of makes sense, 160. I don't think he'd be able to ever make 154, certainly not for this fight. So it made sense for me to come up to 160. As soon as you got said 160, I was like, yeah, I'm happy to fight at 160. I've always spoke the truth, and I've always said what I said, and I'm not shying away from any fights. I might be called the pretty boy, but I can also fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm also like a bit of a fight, 100%. So it's going to be a great night, 21st. Could be in for a surprise.
Well, I've spoken to Liam today, and he's mentioned the Avanesian fight a few times. How do you feel about that? He's kind of looking at that and being like, when it got hard for him, he checked out.
I think that's all been squashed since I fought Troy, and Troy brought a lot more pressure on than Avanesian ever did. Do you know what I mean? And you can tell the way I boxed through that Avanesian fight, that weren't me. Because if I was going to look at Liam and start dissecting his last performance with Chris Eubank, I don't think that's Liam. So it's sort of, he's been a bit hypocritical with himself there. He's a bit of a hypocrite, because he's saying people shouldn't take that off my last performance, but why take that off that when I've come through and I've been bigger and stronger and more aggressive people since, and I've did 12 rounds now, 3, 4, 5 times, so he knows the score. But listen, we'll find out on the 21st, won't we?
Well, his feeling is that he can take you into deep waters and essentially drown you. That seems to be the kind of energy from Liam Smith, that once it starts getting hard, it'll get too hard.
I mean, everyone says that when they fight me. Every single person says that. It's a cliche, that's all they say. I'm going to take him into deep waters and drown him. But I swear, like I said to Troy, I'm backstroking in waters. I'm not afraid to go into them deep waters, take myself into training there every single day. And if you look how I'm living my life, look how fit I am outside of training camp, look how fit I am now, 13 weeks or 12 weeks away from a fight, you can clearly see I'm not scared to put in the work and live the life. So for my part, I've got no deep waters to be going in. I think Liam's got some deep waters to be going in training camp and getting yourself into shape. But we'll, like I says, it's a beautiful thing, boxing, because all this talk goes back and forth, and we'll all find out on the 21st. That's what'll happen.
Do you feel he's got a bit of a fight on his hands to get down to the weight?
That's his problem, not my problem. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure what he looks. I think this is Liam though. I think he does this, so it is what it is. But he's going to be there. He's going to be ready on the 21st. I hope it's the best Liam Smith I get, because I don't want nothing else. I want that brings the best version out of me. And when the lights and the cameras and everything comes on, that's when I come alive. In big stadiums, that's when I perform the best. So this is just. It can't come any sooner for me. I've been ready to box in May, I've been ready to box June. It's got pushed back till now, so it's just Adam's got to sort of keep the leash on us. So yeah.
This feels like a moment, because you know, we've been following your career since you turned over pro. This feels like the culmination in all of the kind of the promise, everything that we heard about Josh Kelly. Feels like we find it all out on September 21st.
Yeah, I mean, you can lump as much pressure on yourself as you want. To be honest, I think the pressure's with Liam. It's not with me. Pressure's not with me. If you look what I've done, what I've did since that first loss, and I was potentially walking away from boxing. Now coming full circle, and I'm ranked heavily in all the governing bodies. I've shown what I'm capable of, and I'm here now. I'm ready to take over the show. So I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just enjoying it. And if people want to say this is everything's leading to this, they can. For me, it's another fight. It's another day. End of the day, we're going to fight. I'm going to go back to bed. Going to wake up the next morning. Going to eat me cereal in the morning and keep it moving. Do you know what I mean? This is life. So it's just another fight to me.
It's a good attitude, and you mentioned something there about you could have walked away. I mean, I'm glad you didn't. How close did you come to actually walking away?
Well,
from
it wasn't
sport?
necessarily boxing what was making us sort of battle with that decision. It was the outside things that are going on in my personal life with down to me and all this stuff I was going through. So all the mental stuff that was going on. So that there had to be sorted out just for life in general, not just boxing, because there's life after boxing also. There's not just boxing. It's not just life. It's my life for now, but it's not forever. So I had to sort that out if I was going to be an actual functioning day-to-day person.
It's not easy being a young man, is it?
No. So I had to sort that out first before I could even think about boxing. And I'm blessed I've got a coach, and he's close to me, his family. He gives us the time and the space to breathe. And I brought people on in the team such as Steve and Green. I'm blessed to have him. Got close people around me, and they all know who they are. And the help's been done. The change is happening. I don't need no more help now. It's just like, now go and do your stuff. So yeah, it was close, but I'm glad I didn't. Everything happens for a reason. God hasn't just put us in this position for no reason. So, and He didn't let us walk away either. So I'm here now today, and I'm gonna show out on the 21st. I'm gonna enjoy it there. It's gonna be nice.
So what happens when you enjoy yourself September 21st against Liam Smith? How's that fight go?
I just relax and I put a masterclass on. But be that going inside and taking it to him, or be that boxing, I can do both. I'm yet to show the inside stuff. I'm hoping to show some of that on the 21st maybe, if I have to go there, or I might want to go there. I'm strong, and people don't, and I'm tough. People underestimate how tough I am. Yeah, people underestimate that. I think he knows though. So 21st of September, I'll put a show on.